The next he was betting, he will bet on himself, and then he will always lose.
I thought that's what I had to do.
But now you are still on horses. Horses sometimes win, that's the problem. Self always loses. Oh yeah, it's 5 minutes, we can start early, we make a bit longer then. If you start early, you have to make it a bit longer later too.
Doing it back.
Not stopping earlier.
So we could start late, then we could finish early.
No, then we have even to go further. No. You better don't start. You sing. Boom, boom, boom. I hear rickshaws. Russia. Tired. You look tired again. It's an interesting night. It rains in hell. Okay, so we can just start. People can come whenever they come, or stay away. Anders, good sleep?
Not really.
Not really?
Many frogs are so loud.
The moment I made the contract with the new house, the frog started to make noise. Instantly. They just kept quiet because they wanted to keep me there because they were afraid that I would go when they made noise. But the moment I was already gone, they started like a concert. Then suddenly there was sex unlimited. That's quite loud, no?
So loud.
And people who make sex, they're quite loud all the time. You need something in your... To eat should eat more.
Sorry?
Yeah.
A rare thing, advice from you.
What?
A rare thing, advice
No, it's like
from you.
whatever. So good. Moscow. Something from Moscow? No? It's always the same answer. Not yet. Are you already what you are? Not yet. Not yet. So, Andres, some question? Never any question. But he's happy that I started talking again. But he has no question. No, it doesn't ever helps me in that. Good. So, something this side. Something came up this morning.
No rain.
Huh?
No rain.
No rain? Oh, night was raining.
Yeah, the night was for the morning.
The rain made a night shift. The day shift starts later today.
Train, night shift train.
That's why it's called in German as shifting. That means something else, but when the sailor goes to the toilet and he's shifting. There's no question, I entertain myself with nonsense anyway.
So, okay.
So, okay.
There is this guy, as how you coach him.
He was would not call him Brahman or anything, so that's why I say this guy.
Yes, yes.
So this is I'm giving him a compliment. I'm
No
maybe the only one who
creation.
calls him anything.
Yes, yes. He told the no creation,
No, yes.
no destruction.
Ramana was given by him, he never would take that name.
Mm.
He would not take any name.
Yeah.
Self was just like a pointer,
Yes.
but he would not call him even himself. So this guy is quite a good pointer.
Yes.
Okay.
So he told, possibly he told because
You maybe
of
have-
credit.
you
Maybe,
maybe
yes,
if
maybe, possibly,
someone-
who knows? But
He may have said.
may have said, what this I forgot.
You need a little team of lawyers there to do the fine print.
By walking in the mountain, around the mountain, I met Ishvara.
Yeah, and then he left me again.
That was not there. Only I met Ishvara.
Yeah, but that what you meet, you have to
Yes,
it
yes,
goes
yes,
again.
I agree.
That what it means. I met him, so I said goodbye already.
Yeah.
So Ishtrava is already an idea.
Totally, of course, but
So
it
that was
there.
his pointer. So the God you can meet is not what you are.
Yeah, that is,
What?
that is your comment on it, and I agree with that, but it was a statement.
It was his pointer,
Yes,
because they left the next sentence, they didn't write down.
yes,
So the next pointer was so, the God you can meet is just the God of the dream. So you meet even God on the way, but that God you can meet is like the Buddha you meet on the way, kill him by no. Buddha cannot, there is no meeting of Buddha. So there's nothing that you can... So I would say hello and goodbye. Hello God, bye-bye, just in case. Bye-bye. I met Ishtar on the way. Ishtar. Ishtar was? So something else you said? So many books about him.
It was something, a book I think which wrote, not the book, the letters which wrote Surima. Masuris?
So what about? Names are not so important, baby.
Maybe,
Baby.
yes, maybe no.
Baby.
Do not know.
A baby is a baby because it's not a maybe. It's a baby.
Now it starts
You want to know you are maybe.
Now it starts to be serious.
What?
Now it starts to be serious.
Serious? So what did
So
this
serious.
ma? There's so many mas around, and I was surprised how many mas are in this world.
I do not know. When I later looked the picture of the Masuris, it looks like empty.
Again, what was empty?
The picture.
What picture?
Masuris,
The picture was empty.
for me,
There was no ma.
possibly.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting.
That's all. That is my time travel.
So I'm waiting for the question.
No questions, no
Ah.
sharing.
Sharing. Oh. The people who want to share, they never asked if someone wants that. First you have to ask, may I share something?
So yeah, next time. Okay.
Not sharing something without question, it's not polite. Questioning is okay, but sharing, whose birthday is it today? I share my chart here. Ta-ta, ta-ta.
My birthday.
Your birthday. You have birthday today? Happy funeral, eh? Sorry. Very sorry. So, you want to ask something?
Yeah, I have a question. I think that I don't expect anything from meditation.
From what?
Meditation, but I still have a lot of...
No, meditation is action as action is without intention of any result. Action without expectation of reaction. But it's not like one who's sitting down has no expectations. That's too much expectation already.
Still,
There's no still in it. Doesn't need to be still. So what else?
the question wasn't always interrupted for
Yeah, because you start already some. If you continue, then I don't agree with the beginning even.
Why do I have a desire of meditation? Like,
Because
doesn't matter sitting down somewhere.
Because you feel unhappy. You feel unsatisfied.
No, it's not true.
Yeah, but otherwise, why should you meditate?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking, but I'm not unsatisfied at all.
You what?
I'm not unhappy. That's not the...
But you're longing still.
Huh?
Still you're longing.
No, that's
What?
why
No.
I don't expect anything, but I still enjoy it. I don't know why. I don't expect something, I'm not unhappy, and I still enjoy it.
So what is your question?
Why do I enjoy it?
How fucked can one man be? Should I answer that bullshit?
Yes.
No.
Yes?
No. No.
Yeah.
No. What would you say?
No understand, excuse me.
He is lucky he didn't understand your question. His English is not good. Why do I still drink coffee? Why does coffee make me... Why do I like coffee? Because I like coffee. What's the problem? It's like meditation. So what's the
Yeah,
problem?
but like coffee, you get something.
It's the same. You think I get something coffee? When you drink one coffee, you long for the next coffee. The next sip of coffee. It's like the meditation, you give something, you long for the next. Whatever gives you or doesn't give you. You become a junkie, meditation junkie. Not even know why you are a junkie. That's the worst.
That's why I'm asking. Why
You're a
am I
junkie.
something I don't get anything?
No, you are a junkie. Self is a junkie for itself. Permanently. I can't get no satisfaction, so the self is always looking for the self for satisfaction. The junkie for itself. But wherever he looks is junk. So a junkie looks in the wrong place all the time. In meditation, and outside, inside, all the places that makes you a junkie. Looking into junk for yourself. So even meditation is junk. Because you look for yourself in it maybe, or you, whatever. So a junkie is one who looks at the wrong place.
I can tell you what I understand under meditation is asking myself the question, who am I? And being sure that every answer comes is wrong. Just repeating. That's what I do. And
Yeah, but then there's still one too many left where every answer is wrong. You just be quiet. Being quiet is the answer, but not making a concept again, all the answers are wrong, because then you think you are right, because you see everything is wrong. It's not it. Undecided, not knowing if it's right or wrong, that is meditation. And not who am I, and thinking already every answer is wrong. It's too much.
that's not that, like, I ask myself, who am I? And if I'm quiet, I'm quiet. But when the thought arises, I ask myself,
I tell you,
who is the thought? And I
you will not be quiet. Your quietness is too loud, too much noise. Because it always starts with I. I keep quiet, I am quiet, I'm not quiet, and always like being self-centered, like this egocentric I. What I am. Still like a watchdog watching yourself how you are, even in meditation. Become like a watchdog, watching every bloody bullshit what happens. That's not being quiet, that's being a watchdog. Sometimes the watchdog is quiet and sometimes not. But mostly it's barking. Because he wants to be the king of his kingdom. So it's a barking dog. Barking, barking, barking. And when he's not barking, then the dog thinks, I made something, I'm a quiet dog now. The silent barker. Just little advantages in believing that one will reach some point of I'm quiet or something. This little successes. Need a sucker, we need some. my solitude, my silence, my blah blah blah. Always that's one watchdog. Huh? And then making out a dogma out of it, how it has to be, and wanting to know what's the right way of meditation and the wrong way of meditation. All that question of a watchdog. How can I be a good watchdog? This vipassana watchdog behavior. That's called phantom watchdog. He has to watch everything because that's his job. The caretaker who is watching everything. He takes care out of whatever, loving or caring about whatever is there. So that caretaker is a phantom caretaker. And even the phantom caretaker meditates, and by thinking by meditation I'm a better caretaker. So good luck.
I don't think I'm doing it.
You don't think?
Really?
Yeah, but who's watching that you are not doing it? Who now makes a statement that you are not doing it? Who is this non-doer, watching a doer who's doing it? Huh? Another me who goes a bit further back into some background and looking something else.
What can I say right now that I don't have the impression that I try to watch myself?
But still you watch yourself, because you watch yourself not watching yourself. If that is watching yourself, having not the impression. Whatever you say will be now leading to someone who's just stepped a bit back in the witness state or whatever and watching something. The dog is still active. So I don't say something wrong with it, I just see it. Just see the dog will always watching from whatever position. He's shifting through all the possibilities of watching and trying to control life. Caretaking. The caretaker. That's his job. Let him do his job. I don't say something wrong with it. It's just say because you can experience it, it's not neither what you are and what you're not. Just be undecided. Just be that what is quiet, but never needs to be quiet. And that watchdog sometimes which is quiet, okay, today is quiet. Tomorrow he will bark again. What's that? So I don't say anything. I never say something is wrong with all of that. I just say this is the way you realize yourself. But it's not the reality you are. And in the way you realize yourself, there will be no satisfaction you're looking for. It's always the wrong place. Whatever is any place or state is wrong. So you become a junkie for loving yourself. How can you not love yourself? Try not to love yourself. Why would you start trying not to love yourself? Because you understand maybe loving yourself, it's an obstacle. Then you try not to love yourself. Out of what love? You then try not to love yourself. It's a vicious circle. Whatever you do is too late. Whatever you do or don't, it is too late. Now you are in the presence of this realization, and it's too late. Whatever you do from now on, it's futile. Thanks God, and enjoy the futility of trying. Everything is futile. By none of that you will attain what you are. Whatever happened. And this little watchdog will always watch. And sometimes it's an awakened watchdog. And sometimes it's an awareness watchdog. But it's still the bitch who is watching his little puppets. Me, myself and I. And sometimes it's bitchy and sometimes it's tame because it's fearing the consequences. That's called being cultivated bitch. The civilized bitch. All the humans you see now in Paris, it's all like when the bitch wakes up and the carelessness, it just shoots and everyone is coming from that anger. Being a watchdog. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes very aggressive. So what to do with it? Huh?
I don't know.
Sure. Be what you are in spite of the presence or absence of that. Whatever you can experience. And your almighty nature cannot change his own dream, that's all. You are not in the dream, that's the whole problem, because if you would be in the dream, maybe there would be a possibility of controlling it. But as you are never in the dream, you cannot control the dream. So that what could control the dream is not in it. It's no need for controlling, and that what it isn't in the dream is too late, because it has no power. That what is power is never in the dream, and that what is in the dream has no power. So there is no way of controlling anything. It's fantastic. So what to do with it? You have to be the absolute dreamer. This is your fucking dream, so what? And the dream is permanently changing, and there's always a watchdog or not watching and thing, and they're always changing. This, whatever you call consciousness, is a permanent transforming into something else. It always takes a different shape. Unpredictable. You can never predict anything in it. It's just a, wow, what comes next? Next will happen, but what will happen? Who needs to know? Who needs to know what happens to the next moment or the next year or anything? What you are has no astrology because you are never born. You have no point of star signs or something. You have no star sign. You have no assistant like I'm a Scorpion assistant or something. Saturn on my rising or Lucifer on my underwear or something. That's the main thing. You have no astrology. Your nature has no astrology. So even the stars don't know what will happen. But for what you are, nothing happened anyway. By all the happenings.
Some days ago you said something about only a handful of people really made this where you have no ego return.
Actually, no one ever made it. Handful is already too many. But I would say, maybe I know 3, 4 so-called expressions where there is no one who is expressing himself. And that where there was no one ever who was expressing himself, there is no return of someone. So all the others claim that the ego went or something, reached some state or something, but only that, whatever few expressions who never reached anything. So,
What do you mean by expressions? Sentences or?
no, here like body loudspeakers who don't claim that they say the truth. They just speaking without caring. This carelessness I maybe experienced in him or maybe in Nisargadatta and Ranjit. Really, you can. It's really so rare. There is no teacher left. It's.
Did you experience this in Papaji?
I never met Papaji.
But you never met him as well?
Who?
Ramana.
I met him differently, but I never met Papaji in there. I have no idea.
Where did you meet Ramana?
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
as being by being Ramana, but I never was Papaji. I cannot. No, I mean it. When I look at Nisargadatta or Ramana, there is no difference. I look into like in an absolute mirror of myself. Even not Nattatreya, this whatever. When I read just one sentence, I read myself. But it's very rare. I'm always a, wow.
And with Papaji it's not like that?
No, I never had it. I don't say anything about Papaji because I don't know. I don't know. Why should I make statements about something that I don't know? Otherwise I put everyone down anyway. Including this one. That's not new, but so I will not lie for it. I had no such experience that when I saw Papaji or reading something, it was reading me. I would say it if it would be like that. So if you ask me, why not Papaji? Because I have no idea. Many answers. I have no idea. But with some, there is no idea anymore. There is a knowledge, direct. That's all. There's just no separation in it. So maybe if I have met Papaji or whatever, then I would have a different thing, whatever. I have no idea. But all the Papaji so-called successors, I met some. I'm not so impressed. And as in Germany, say you can only maybe catch the tree by the apples. I'm not so impressed. That I can say, but I don't know what Papaji tried his best. But even as Hamsa in Rishikesh, He said there was never anyone here who got it from me. In the presence of Shantimai and the other one. And they both, well, no, you not, and you not, and you not. And Papaji said the same, so I agree with him. When he said there was never any here I gave anything to. And never anyone got it from me. And whoever claims he got it from me should burn in the seventh hell. Forever. And that I agree. That's a statement. Okay. But otherwise I never read actually Papaji's thing, so I cannot say. Yes, I read. Really. But Ramana I read a lot when I was here in the early 90s. Because there was nothing else to do. No television. Now there's television. Now I would be different.
No rooftop satsang.
What?
No rooftop satsang.
Tell you, the ashram was enough. It was a bit different. But there was still, in the beginning, Amaji even came here with buses. And then there was many coming. Of course there was some going on. But not this Western, after 1 week having inside sitting on the rooftop and talking. That's new. There's offsprings. I hate offsprings. Offspring. It's like a horse has a foal. It's like a dog has little puppies. They are offsprings of the puppy. The puppies are the offsprings of the dog. Offspring. Even Tony Parson in England, yes, a pony offspring, they call it. So many ponies from Tony, sitting somewhere and talking about the same words as Tony says. Just repeating, like good students, repeating the teacher's words. That's always like, I think 96, I was in Hamburg and some friends wanted to go to Eli, Erection Bear. I always call him, since then I call him Erection Bear. Because he was sitting there and just gazing. And I just, it happened maybe 1 week ago, I was a 5 minutes Papaji. Someone showed, okay, I said, okay. So the same face, the same gazing, the same whatever, and then the same, and I saw he was just counting the people who were there, that the people on the cashier wouldn't cheat him. One by one. It's amazing. And he was just like a parrot. I said, what's going on here? Every word was just like my master's words. And my master taught me, and my master, and my master. What is this? If one talks like that, my master taught me, and my master said that, if that question came up, my master said this and this. What is that? Huh? What would you say? A good record?
Yeah, it can repeat him, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good student. He got an examiner, he got graduated. A successor, graduated successor of someone who can repeat exactly what the master said in that circumstance. Wonderful. So, what to do? Yeah. Michael. No idea. No, I only answer those questions when I'm asked, otherwise I really don't care about who is and who is not. Because in my point of view, never anyone made it anyway. There was no one ever who was realized. No one ever realized his true nature. Ever. This guy not, no one ever before and after this, whatever, will realize his true nature. Never ever. And still everyone is reality and is realizing itself right now. That I can confirm everyone. Permanent. There is only reality realizing itself moment by moment. And you are that. I can confirm you totally in that. But not you being a realized master of truth. Fuck it all.
But what is meant by realized?